Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the show that's on in the morning here in St. Johns County. I forgot the St. Johns County part.
It's important.
That's kind of important.
Yeah, they got to know where they are.
Yeah. It's not Daytona in the morning.
Right.
Thank God.
Thank God. Oh, jeez. Oh.
We've got a lot to talk about, man.
Yes, sir.
There's a whole lot to cover today. Let's see. We have got on the agenda, Jacksonville Firefighter was arrested for DUI in St. Johns County a couple of days ago. Yeah, that's never good.
Not doing the right thing.
Daycare worker found guilty in a case that did not take long.
Yeah, we knew.
Yeah. We have got people rescued off of a sinking vessel.
What?
Yeah,
Again?
man. Yeah. And then T-Pain, a little bit of a T-Pain's coming to town.
Here?
Yeah.
The T-Pain?
Yeah.
Yes.
The T-Pain. And then we've got County Administrator Joy Andrews in studio. We're going to get some updates on some of the great stuff happening around St. Johns County. It's a big show today.
Very special show today, too.
We don't even need Troy today.
Oh, I miss him already. I know.
So we will get into all that very, very soon and a whole lot more. Right after I tell you about our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. Great folks down there, been doing it since 1949, a true family business here in St. Johns County, possibly the longest running family business here in St. Johns County that's still around.
The one that matters.
It definitely matters. They're a great member of our community. They're a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine. Founded on the principles of honesty, integrity, and community service, the Bozard family tradition continues to thrive through generations. They've got that state-of-the-art service facility, 91 climate-controlled service bays out there, quick lane for no appointment needed maintenance. Plus, you can enjoy the comforts of their customer lounge and the unique flavors of Ford's Garage. They are proud recipients of the Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year by Dealer Rater. Their team dedicated to providing an enjoyable, efficient experience. Bozard Ford Lincoln offers the best in pricing, selection, and service. Visit Bozard Ford Lincoln today, just off 95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission and they are driven to inspire. Also, the Florida Man Games. Yes, very exciting. The worldwide phenomenon.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I love how people are so pumped already. Like,
I know.
they're really ready.
Oh, the excitement is real. I mean, they know we're stepping it up. We're getting bigger and better.
Yep.
Next year, we're moving out to the county fairgrounds, which is very, very exciting. It is the perfect place for this venue.
Yeah.
It's just, there's so much room to do so much more cool stuff. Bring in even more people from all across the globe, man.
And you're going to release some VIP tickets coming up, I heard, right?
More VIP tickets, yes, coming up on July 1st, actually. Yeah, our first round sold out in days.
Exciting.
Days. Yeah, so this is great. The excitement is real. We've got some really cool people who want to be involved, so I'm excited for the announcements we'll have in the next coming months.
Yeah, it's exciting.
It's going to be great. General admission tickets right now are only $25. That's the lowest they'll ever be, so if you're ready to go GA...
Mm-hmm.
You're not waiting around for those VIP. GA all the way.
Yeah.
Stop by and grab those tickets today because those are not going to be around for much longer.
True story.
July 1st, those go away too. TheFloridaManGames.com.
Exciting.
Very exciting. Very honored to donate a big portion of those proceeds last year.
I know. That was such a cool moment.
It was great.
Nobody knew how big that was going to be. That was amazing.
It was really cool. Very honored to do that for those guys. Down there at the Jimmy Jam fam, we love them. All right, let's see. Davey, do you have a question of the day, sir?
I do have a question of the day because there's things that irritate me too in life. I know that I'm usually puppies and kittens and sunshine. So what phrases are you sick and tired of hearing?
That's lit.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Man, that's lit, bro.
I'm done hearing that's lit.
Yeah.
I didn't love it in the first place.
You didn't like it?
I didn't love it in the first place.
Yeah, I never really took on to that either.
Yeah.
Rick, what about you?
That's a good one, Pete. I would agree with that one. Or let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
Classic. It's cool to say like, hey, let's go, whatever. But yeah, when you do it like you just won the national championship of anything when you just threw a piece of paper away or something.
Yes.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm a spin coach. Literally every other word is let's go out of my mouth. Blake, how about you?
I'm going to say yeet.
Oh,
Yeet.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeet.
It just sounds like a yeast. Yeah, like you're making bread. Nothing nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go with, and my father used to say this all the time. My family's going to roast me on this one, but it annoyed me. It is what it is.
Sure, yeah.
It just seems like a cop-out to me, right? Like, it just doesn't seem like, then make it something else.
Look, Davey, it is what it is.
Oh,
man.
I hate it. I hate it. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I probably still, that's not one of my favorites, but I probably still use that more than I should.
I can't give up. I just feel like that's such a give up. Like, it is what it is. No, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear you.
I'm a game changer over here.
That was something I thought about using that one too, because I'm definitely with you.
Like a limp noodle. Oof.
Now, we will ask our special guest as well. Joy, do you have any phrase that you're just sick of hearing?
This phrase is only, I'm sick of it only from my kids. My 7-year-old, my 10-year-old, they'll call me bro. Like, stop calling me bro.
Yeah. So that happens. That's real. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
And you need your haircut, bro.
Yeah. That's a real thing. That's very disrespectful when you're talking to your parents.
Yes. And the female.
Right. Yeah. Say that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know. It's just, it is a word that they all use now.
Yeah.
True. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing what you guys have to say out there in comments world. But we will now go to, is it weather time? Yes, it is. Davey, quick check of the weather.
It's summer.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
It is. We can all feel it when we walk outside.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Ooh,
It's like swimming.
it is brutal.
Gross. Not enjoying it.
Of course, that comes to us from Great Expectations Realty and Auction, who can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com, gerealty.us.
Check out their socials too. Some insight on some local auctions going on.
I love the auctions.
Yeah.
You know how much I love the auctions.
I believe they got a house, and there's going to be a house the stuff inside the house. So yeah,
Oh,
check it
yeah.
out. Yeah,
Oh, those are always
Amanda-
good, too.
Yeah,
Those
Amanda
are really
posted
good,
it,
too.
so it's good
Yeah.
stuff.
We will now check in with Rick for our traffic report. Rick.
All right, I like Davey's rendition of weather, so it's traffic.
Hey, I love it. Let's
There you
go.
It's moving out there. It's moving on I-95.
It's a little bit more traffic than usual, it looks like. That's why we picked this camera. The World International Golf Village Parkway looks like it's moving smooth, but there is a lot of traffic out there, so be careful. And on my way in, I saw Varela will be closed, I think it was the 26th of this month. So if you guys are local and around the area,
Ooh.
just dodge Varela for a couple days, the 24th.
Okay.
Thanks for telling me. That's
All right.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Good update.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
That, of course, comes to us from Alace Med Spa. Oh, you need to relax when you're stuck in traffic.
Well.
After you get out of that crazy traffic, man, it's a great time to stop by Alace Med Spa for a relaxing and rejuvenating experience. They specialize in providing their clients with a wide range of luxurious spa treatments and advanced medical aesthetic procedures, whether you are looking to unwind with a hydrofacial or enhance your natural beauty. They offer services like Botox, dermal fillers, laser treatments, body contouring, hair services, and a whole lot more.
Mm-hmm.
If you get on those memberships, it's just super easy, and you're saving money on your services as well.
It is. And you can be entered in that Louis Vuitton bag giveaway that they're doing right now. They're giving away a Louis Vuitton Speedy bag. It's pretty amazing. All you got to do is sign up for those memberships, tag a friend in that post. Boom. This could be yours. It's like a $2,500 bag. Get it. Yeah.
$2,500 bag.
Well, it's very special.
Is it very special?
It is.
Is it one of 1 million other bags?
Well, I mean, I'd say 100,000.
All right. No, that is really awesome. That's a huge prize.
Very special.
Regardless of if I rock Louis Vuitton or not.
If you win this handbag, you're carrying it. You're carrying it. I'm making you carry it. You're not going to like me on that day. Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck.
Oh, geez.
All right. Joining us in studio, her official introduction, County Administrator Joy Andrews. Joy, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
My pleasure.
Got the pleasure of seeing you out there at the Canwright House yesterday. That was a big celebration.
Yeah.
Talk to me about what went into making that happen from a St. Johns County perspective, because it seemed like there were a lot more people working on this than Troy told us. Troy told us it was just him.
Right?
That may be why I didn't see you, because Troy dominated the whole show.
That's kind of his MO. That's what he does.
He did a lot. He really did.
He did.
Well, it actually started with Ken Wright, which was the home, the house owner. So he was getting ready to demolish the home because he was getting ready to rebuild a house in Butler Beach area. Mm-hmm. So then the question became whether or not we let him demolish it or whether or not we should preserve it.
So it's a very historical house. I mean, one of the most famous pictures of Dr. Martin Luther King was him pointing at that window with the bullet hole.
Yes.
And that is the house that happened in.
Yes. Yeah. He was going to stay in that house until there was a vandalization happening before he could even do that. So Cultural Resource Council with St. Johns County wrote a letter to the Board of County Commissioners really pointing out the historical significance of the house and essentially what you just said, what happened at the time of the civil rights movement and then how that house was vandalized. And there was that picture, historical. So Parks Foundation, St. Johns County, really took the initiative. And so they started to lobby the state legislators, and they were very successful. Shorty Robinson, who was still is the legislative aide for Representative Stevenson, they played an instrumental role in securing $400,000 for the purpose of relocation. At the time, the board, I believe Commissioner Waldron was very vocal about, we need to do something about it. And we ended up sending a letter to the Cultural Resource Council and owner and basically saying that we'll do everything we can to preserve the house. At the time, Commissioner Waldron proposed that maybe it can be moved to Windswept Park, which was very close to Butler Beach. Well, we received a lot of opposition around the neighborhood, and some of them basically said that this is not going to be a very sightful thing for the neighbors, which was very unfortunate. So the board really went through quite a bit of a controversial process to identify where this house can be located safely and mostly appropriate and mostly appreciated.
Yeah.
So Commissioner Arnold actually one day had breakfast with the West Augustine leaders, Greg White, Dewala, Robert Neiman, and next thing you know, she gave me a call, said Greg White wants it. West Augustine wants it. I said, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I cannot think of a better location for that house. So, and then Troy got involved.
Of course, I know.
We're like, how do we move this thing?
It was just...
And it was amazing. So Parks Foundation worked with Troy, with Cultural Resource Council, with the West Augustine. We went through a few iterations of where the location should be. Should that be on Holmes Boulevard? Should that be on the West King? So we ended up deciding, everybody agreed that facing the firehouse, the fire station on West King, on the park, right next to the arch would be the most amazing place. And that's where it ended up with. And then, of course, the rest, everybody knows that house going, 2 miles an hour for days.
Over that bridge. We were all like clutching our pearls, making sure we were going safe.
Yeah. It was amazing. So, so that was kind of the history of, and that was, gosh, few years of making.
Awesome. Yeah.
But it looks amazing. You see it. It looks amazing. So many people showed up yesterday. The amazing dance. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was tearing up. Like, these girls are incredible.
They really put their hearts in that.
The whole community was so excited. The house looks really good. I told Troy, you did a great job renovating this, and he was showing me the renovation had to be done, the floor, the ceiling, but the bullet hole was still there on the window.
Yeah.
So, so I am really hopeful. Parks and Recreation of St. Johns County, Ryan King, Jamie, Bakari, I mean, they are troopers. And I think they really have great plans. They want this to be a real museum for the community, not just West Augustine, but for really Northeast Florida, that they can come and see not only the house, but the future artifacts. The house really is kind of designed for a museum, and you can actually bring more artifacts, which brings to the topic of Black History Museum. And
that's what I was afraid to ask you about.
That's what I was going to talk to you
amazing.
about.
That would be an amazing addition on sort of this little itinerary that we're going to create for our future Black History Museum.
Yeah. So where are we at on that? Because I understand we're just, I think somebody said like an eyelash away from bringing that to St. Johns County at this point. Who still needs to sign off on that to make that official? Has the governor signed off on that? Where are we at?
So the last task force meeting, the task force members voted to advance St. Johns County to be the location to be recommended to the governor. well, to the governor, but the legislature as whole has to approve it. So you talk about House and Senate leaders with the governor. So the next task force meeting, allegedly the last one, and we're hoping is going to be the last one, is this Friday, 9:30 a.m.
Prayers up, everybody.
Prayers up, and it is going to be 9:30 a.m. It's a webinar only. I think they're sick of us going there.
So what? So
we are showing up in force out there.
So excited.
We are making a show and letting people know that we want this here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much. I mean, the support is this thing is like the most amazing I've ever experienced, probably my entire life. Like it's a thing that nobody feels like it's about them. It's about the whole community. It's about the goal. Yeah. So, and we were just talking, internally, we were thinking like, oh my gosh, why this thing is so exciting, because there is a goal that is bigger than any of us, and that we're all going towards the same direction, either through fire, either through, whatever that we have to do.
Right.
So our expectation is this Friday, the task force is going to vote to finalize the recommendation and really put that on the governor's desk for him to sign.
Okay.
The next thing would be funding. So that will be something that we'll talk about right after that.
Okay. And that location, we're thinking right near where the house is now, right? It is somewhere in that area.
It is somewhere in that area. So it is on the campus of Florida Memorial University.
Yes.
It is about less than 5, probably 4 miles. If you go on 214, you turn left on Holmes, so you go west. So it's going to be previously the arch of the actual university. So it's not right off Holmes at this time. Now, of course, Florida Memorial University is 100% committed. The 2 representatives from the university's board came visit with us a couple months ago. And so we walked the site. It's overgrown at this point, but the site is ready. So I think there's still room for discussion on the ideal location for this museum, because once we are identified as the location, I think the next conversation has to be, what do we have to do to make this successful? And I think the location is going to be one of the really important elements.
Yeah, definitely. It sounds like all we need to do is cut some grass out there and do a little bit of landscaping, and we're good to go.
And get the 313 through it.
Yeah,
of course, yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about, there have been some updates on some appropriations. We just got some money coming in, correct?
Yes, $26.5 million thanks to our
that's
state
not a small
legislators.
Chunk of change.
It is
good.
amazing.
Now,
it
what
is
are we
amazing.
going to be using that for?
So I think we have 7.5 allocated for our central training, fire training facility, which is very much needed. And I think it's 6.5 for 2209, which is going to finish the entire 2209 expansion from, really it's to 4-lane, but it's going from Silverleaf Parkway all the way to 16. So that's going to complete that project, which is going to alleviate the traffic that we were seeing earlier. I think it really is a offset for 95 and 16.
Joey, roads are so expensive, like major.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, combination of many things. I think, construction costs that is high because one, it's supply chain through COVID, and also the standard of FDOT. They are ever changing for safety. Sometimes if it is going to be lower than what we have been seeing, because the construction cost is coming down, but it's not by a lot. So it is what it is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good. Use my own phrase that I can't stand.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Well, that's good, and that's but that's definitely an area that needs to be worked on for traffic purposes.
Yeah, and then in addition to the projects that I was just talking about, we have 6.5 for South Ponte Vedra beach renourishment, and if you guys been there, it can use it.
Yes, sir.
And let's see. Lincolnville Museum is going to receive $225K for the grounds, the parking lot improvement, and it really can use it. The drainage is terrible out there. I mean, being in the city of St. Augustine,
Miss
it's an
Gail got
overall
excited.
problem.
That's awesome.
And I may be reading into it, but I'm thinking if the governor did not veto a Black History Museum that we have, and the really the best one we have so far, that may be a good sign for him to give us more money for the real state Black History Museum.
It'll be like the greatest trifecta of all civil rights, like right there in our town. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And then State Road 16 is going to get 7.5, which is going to match Representative Rutherford. Was very successful. And I mean, he really went out his way to help us with the 16, and that was the reason why we were able to leverage the $4 million earmark Rutherford was able to secure for us, and now we have the 7.5. So I feel good about 16 expansion with this allocation without being vetoed. And Governor vetoed a lot. We have quite a few projects were vetoed.
Okay. Now, when we're talking about Tallahassee and those folks up there, it's an interesting year this year because a lot of those folks that are so close to St. Johns County live in St. Johns County, and that have been very, very dependable for St. Johns County over the last few years. Cindy Stevenson, your Travis Hudson, Representative Renner. These folks are all out after this year, I believe, right? So how does that affect some of these things, some of these appropriations and other things that we have to go through Tallahassee for? How do you see that impacting what St. Johns County is going to be able to bring home in the future? Well,
that's a really great question. And that is really sort of the assumption that we have been operating on. And so in order to really tackle that, which is really the big loss of our very supportive legislators, is to really create new relationships. And of course, Representative Garrison out of Clay County is going to be a very key leadership role in Tallahassee. So we have developed really good relationship with Sam Garrison, and we really have quite a few mutual visions, and that includes mental health, includes trails and things like that. So we have had quite a bit of conversation with him. And of course, it really depends. Who knows who's going to be elected or not? You're getting all these crazy junk mails every day on all these election stuff. But our mentality has always been, it really doesn't matter whoever's going to be elected. Our approach is always going to be relationship building, and we take every opportunity to bring these legislators or legislators elected to St. Johns County to see what we have. We think we have a compelling story to tell. We just have to do a really good job to tell that story, and how that story can be better with their help and with money. So so that's it. And then in terms of lobbying effort, it is something that most our residents they don't have to. They don't have a reason to really know how we lobby and what kind of lobby effort we have, but we have to be very strategic about what kind of a lobby partners do we bring on and who has what relationship. It's all about relationship. Yeah. So it is going to be a transition to a very different team that we're going to have to work with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking about transitions, beach restoration. This is, people are ready for all their beaches to be restored and all that good stuff. And we're getting close to finishing the current kind of wave of beach restoration that we're looking at, right?
Yes. Well, the biggest one that we're about to complete, which is North Ponte Vedra Beach Renourishment Project. It is probably one of the most tasking projects in terms of coastal protection. So the projected completion date was August, and we're 2 months ahead of time. So we're looking at the end of June that we're going to have a finished dredging project, which means that we'll probably have to close a couple of days towards the end of June, sometimes around 24, 26. But it is really for the betterment of the beach. And the significance of this project, I cannot speak enough about. I mean, it's not just about the protection of the homes. It is about the protection of your ecosystem, your turtle, everything. So it is $38.5 million project. It is entirely paid for by the state appropriation and the tourism dollars. So our residents doesn't have to pay a dime for this protection. Okay. And this project, and then our board has been very cognizant about, the maintenance of it. Long story, because, and I'll make it short. In order for us to be qualified for continuous support from FEMA for a beach like this, now this is an engineered beach, which means that you'll be qualified for a Category G if there's hurricane. Category G is for engineered beach, which is that you have done something to it.
Okay.
You have to have a very active maintenance plan, which means that you're going to replenish it when there's a loss through nor'easter. The maintenance plan is going to be paid for, and our board has been very vocal about it by the beachfront homeowners. So there is 2 MSTU has been set up, which is a taxing district for certain services that they are the ones who receive the benefit from. So are
they receiving that well, or is there pushback?
Well, there is no millage yet, so we'll see. Okay. So once the millage is levied, maybe they will be. But I think most of the homeowners that I have spoken to are more than grateful for this project. Cool. Yeah, it's amazing project, and then you should go out see it if you haven't already. I mean, the beach, it's transformative. It's amazing.
Really?
So, it's not just a FEMA project usually only gives you a little bit of a protection to your home, but this is a dredging project that's done by county. So not only it's protection of the dune, the home, but also is a expansion of tile space that we speak, which is really recreational space for our residents and tourists. So so we're excited about this, and I wanted to give a shout out of our beach coastal protection team. I mean, this is a monumental heavy lifting project for them to be done in such a short period. And our procurement team, Joe Giamanco, who is our emergency management director, who's going to be very busy for the next few months, is also spearheading this project with Damon Douglas, Stephen. I mean, I can't, we have Sloan, we have so many amazing team members on the coastal protection, and they are dedicated.
That's good.
That's big. Yeah. Yeah. And hey, finishing ahead of schedule is always a good feeling.
That's right. Yeah.
Now we'll leave on, Davey, you mentioned puppies and kittens earlier.
I did.
We've got some free dog adoptions happening through the county, right? How does this work?
Yes, we have a free. So apparently they are getting overcrowded at the animal control shelter, the pet center. I guess there's more feral. There's more. I don't know what happened, but this season is a very busy season for
those
our
summer
pet
nights,
center.
Joy, I'm just saying, a lot of dogs.
It's crazy. So they are doing a free adoption event through the end of June.
Cool.
And I think so far, since they're starting, there is 21 puppies adopted.
That's amazing.
I saw all the pictures. I was so tempted, but I can't. I got two boys who will call me bros. I cannot do another.
Just get the dog and name it Bro and be like, they're
so cute.
That's cool. Well, that's awesome. Well, a lot of good stuff going on, Joy. We always appreciate you coming in studio and keeping us updated. And
I appreciate you having me.
I know you're staying busy, so keep at it, and I look forward to talking to you.
Again
soon.
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joy.
County Administrator Joy Andrews.
So cool.
This morning. A lot of good stuff going on.
I love the rundown. Yeah, you get to know what's the pulse, what's going on. That's nice.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, some unfortunate news. We had a Jacksonville firefighter arrested on DUI charges here in St. Johns County not too long ago. This was early Sunday morning, it looks like, in St. Johns County. Mark Schellinger.
Mark not doing the right things.
43 years old. He's been with the department since 2018, they say. He was observed driving in the wrong direction in a one-way parking area. Huh?
Really?
Around 1:45 a.m.
He got confused.
Yeah. Deputies noticed his vehicle weaving within the lane and hitting a curb on South Castillo Drive.
Ooh, okay. So that was the tip. Yeah, they were like, something's not right here.
Hitting the curb, I mean, maybe you can excuse late night, you're going down the wrong way in a parking lot or something. But Yeah, hitting the curb.
Pulling a
might
Timberlake.
indicate something.
Can't do it these days.
Is that what Timberlake got arrested for?
Man, yeah, he ran a stop sign, but he was so wasted. Seriously,
Was he?
yeah.
Okay.
It was really bad. You can see if you look at the mugshot, you're like, whoa, bro, get some Visine before you get in that car. Yeah, not good.
Let's see. During this stop, not the Timberlake stop, the firefighter stop.
Back to our story. Yeah.
Deputies detected a strong odor of alcohol.
Yeah.
He's got to know. He's got to know. He sees things happen all the time with alcohol and being on the road.
John Barleycorn.
Slurred speech and bloodshot, watery eyes.
Yeah.
Despite him refusing to provide a breath sample, he performed poorly on field sobriety tests. Oh, well, that's not the firefighter.
No, but
Similar eyes.
similar.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Similar
For
markings.
reference,
Yes.
this is pretty much what the firefighter looked like in the eyes.
Poor looking.
Yeah.
In the
Not
eye.
actual firefighter.
Right, not actual firefighter footage. This is a dramatization.
Yeah.
Right, this is a reenactment, of the firefighter photo. Yeah. Let's see. Performed poorly on field sobriety tests and was arrested for DUI. He was booked into the St. Johns County Jail around 3 in the morning.
Yikes.
And released later that afternoon. They say this incident marks the third DUI arrest of a Jacksonville firefighter in 2024.
Oh, in this year?
Just this year.
This I did not know. I thought
But geez, we're already more than halfway through this year, which is tough to believe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Wow. Relaxed a little bit too much down here.
Not good. Man.
Not good.
No. People come down here to party, apparently, from Jacksonville.
Right.
The firefighters and the cops come here to party, and then they get caught up with our cops.
Yeah, don't you have buddies that you can, like, I don't know, sleep over? It's just like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, clean it up, Jacksonville.
All right, we've got an update on the St. Johns County daycare employee found guilty.
Boo. What a jerk.
Yeah. I mean, just a disturbed person. Just not a good person. A jury has found former St. Johns County daycare employee, and this is the scary part about it, a daycare employee, where people trust bringing their kids to a daycare. Was found guilty on 16 of 22 child sex violations related to at least 8 students at Chappelle School. The trial of Anthony Guadalupe conducted with the jury delivering its verdict on Wednesday. Guadalupe had pleaded not guilty to the charges. There's lots of video evidence, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately for this situation, but just
it's
such a terrible situation.
I'm glad they didn't go like the insanity route. You know what I mean? Because they
tried.
Yeah, I thought they dropped it. Maybe.
They did eventually ended up saying, "Oh no, that's not."
Because that could have just dragged this out even longer.
Yeah,
but.
Prosecution rested its case earlier yesterday, presenting school surveillance video and the incidents to the jury. The defense did not call any witnesses before resting. Guadalupe had initially signed a guilty plea deal in October, but withdrew that in January, leading to 7 additional counts. They added 7 additional counts when he withdrew that of lewd and lascivious acts. It's 22 charges that could result in up to 103 years in prison.
Yeah, there it is.
For Guadalupe if convicted. The incidents took place between May 26th and July 18th of 2022. Court documents indicated that Guadalupe's attorney said he suffers from multiple mental health disorders, including paranoid schizophrenia, autism spectrum disorder, major depressive disorder, anxiety disorder, and intellectual deficiency.
And perversion? I mean, like, where does that fall under any of that? Ugh.
His attorney claimed that these conditions affected Guadalupe during the times of the alleged offenses. He was fired from the Chappelle School in 2022. It was the Longleaf campus that he was at, and an incident was captured on video surveillance at that time. Father, whose 3-year-old daughter was allegedly involved in that incident, expressed his outrage, calling the abuse an atrocity. I don't know how Guadalupe lived after the father found that out.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know a lot of guys who wouldn't have gone in and beat that guy to a pulp.
Right.
For this. Yeah, so it says here, initially planning on the insanity defense, Guadalupe's attorney withdrew that strategy last week. The conviction brings a step toward justice for the victims and their families.
One step, yeah.
All right, it is Gas Buddy Gas Report time. It is horrible. It is Gas Buddy Gas Report time. And let us know in the comments where you are seeing the best prices for gas out there. That would be super helpful. We would appreciate it. It would help all of us watching. Has Tim checked in already or no?
I don't believe I've seen it, but there is a call to action for him, so he will be waking up soon.
Figured.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
Nice.
Rick's got us. Great.
Look how nice that is.
We got the Sitco at 307 this morning. The gate on US 1 at 309. Your Sunoco at 2199 North Ponds. Looks like they're at 309 with a cash price this morning. The Shell at 146 King Street, 313. Your Sunoco at 4550 US 1 South, 313. We've got the Owens out there at 313 as well. Your Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard, 313. A1A Discount Beverage Ashwin out there on the island at 326 this morning.
Wow, great eyesight. You did great with that.
The vision test.
Yeah,
that
was like the vision test.
There we go.
Yeah, take
there
that,
we go.
lens crafters. Yeah,
these
we see
very
clear.
real glasses that help me out. All right. That comes to us from Chris Lucero Bail Bonds.
Oh, boy.
The number one name in the bail game. If you need to get out of jail and back to your real life, Chris Lucero can help you. He's available 24/7 for you to get you out of jail. Also a great sponsor of the Florida Man Games as well.
Yes!
Very exciting to have him on board. What a great fit.
Yes.
What a great fit for the Florida Man Games.
Yes.
Literally, some people may get arrested out there and may need to call Chris immediately.
Immediately.
So it's a good thing that he'll have some signage out there for those of them that may get arrested. 904-822-BAIL. 904-822-2245. All right, we got some live music happening today and tonight. We got Jim Lamb at the Middletop Tavern at noon. Smoke and Joe Shower at the Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's at 1 o'clock. Craig Smith. Yeah, that's right. Ben 39, 1 o'clock. We usually bring that up on screen too, don't we?
Oh, sometimes.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
Craig Smith at Ben 39. Yeah.
Crawford and Boyd's Acoustic Anomaly at Trade Winds at 5 o'clock. Trevor Compton at St. Augustine Shores Golf Club at 5. We've got Allen Arena at the Oasis at 5. Evan D at the Guy Harvey Resort, 5 o'clock. Alex Richmond and Rob Peck at Fusion 904 Eatery at 5:30. Bob Patterson at OC White's at 5:30. Crab Creek at Concerts at the Plaza.
Prayers up. Hopefully it happens.
They love to call that off.
I know, yeah.
Possibly happening at 6 o'clock. Don't count on it.
Just you never know.
You never know, unfortunately.
But if it does, it's a bonus. Think of it that way.
Sure. The problem with bonuses is people don't show up if it's going to be we gotta have some consistency here at City of St. Augustine.
That's okay. It's a private concert then, right? You have a VIP moment, just you and the band.
I think the point of a concert is always to get a lot of people out there.
Sometimes.
And you can't do that if you call it off 10 minutes before every show. For not that bad of weather.
We need rain ralliers out there.
Rain ralliers. So that may happen at 6. We got Ivan Smith at Casa Divino 57 at 6. Joe Downing at Palm Valley Outdoors Bar and Grill at 6 o'clock. Dion and Collins. Barillo's at 6 o'clock. True Phonic. Prohibition Kitchen at 6. Fire Riot. Chelsea Sadler and Dewey Vaya, as well as Brett Blackshear.
This is huge
This is a
concert
big one.
tonight, and there's only a few tickets left. I know this for a fact. There's like 7 left.
Ooh, okay.
It's going to be amazing.
That's happening at the Waterworks at 7. Cam Wheaton.
Oh, yeah.
And Josh Tennessee Worthy at Colonial Oak at 7. And Contact Buzz. Trade Winds, 9 o'clock.
Nice.
That comes to us from Griffin Services. Your home's comfort is their top priority at Griffin. They specialize in AC, plumbing, and electrical services, plus unique offerings like standby generators, water softeners, and gas work. You can experience fast, friendly, and affordable service 7 days a week. Give them a call at 904-500-2653 or visit griffinservice.com and see the Griffins. All right, we're going to do something a little bit different here on today.
Oh, great.
Yep. Usually we would have Troy in here as well.
Yeah.
To give us another head in on a Trivia Thursday, but we do not have him in here today. So we're going to quiz you, Davey.
Why?
Because that's what Trivia Thursday is.
All right.
We're trying new segments this week. We may never bring it back.
After this performance, you are not bringing this back. I'm just letting you know. It's that, but for me,
may suck.
Please. I know nothing.
Okay. Well, these are fairly easy. I think you'll get some of these. I won't ask every question on here, but we'll start with one that, good luck.
All right.
Who was the first president of the United States? And people can answer this in comments. Davey just can't look at comments.
Okay.
Who was the first president of the United States to be impeached? Was it Richard Nixon, Bill Clinton, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, or Herbert Hoover?
Andrew
Very
Johnson.
intellectual first question.
Andrew Johnson. I'm not looking, I swear. I'm looking at the camera in front of me.
You got it.
Did
You
I
nailed
get it right?
You nailed it.
Oh!
Nailed it.
Oh, that's amazing.
I put
Somebody
two-
needs to buy me something.
There you go.
I need a prize.
Yeah, that's the prize. Well, the prize, your prize is if somebody wants to buy you something out there, they could buy you something out
That's
there
so
for
nice.
winning.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
apparently stars are dismantled, by the way. I don't know if you know this.
Stars are dismantled.
For a long time, for like a week now, people can't give stars to us. It's
wow.
a strange
Well,
new
it's probably,
community standard that must
something
have
with the
changed.
platform.
Yep.
Platform sucks.
You can Venmo me. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, there you go. You can Venmo Davey some extra money for him winning trivia on our show that we're doing to waste time.
I'm on the board.
Music. This should be a good one. This should be one that you can handle. Which band released the album Dark Side of the Moon? Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, the Rolling Stones, or the Who?
Pink Floyd.
There you go. Now, so you're doing great.
I love
You're
trivia.
doing freaking great.
I really
What are you
like
talking
trivia.
about?
I should go. This
All
is
right.
fun. Yeah.
See? Yeah. Let's see. TV. Friends. You should get this. You'll probably get this.
I hate this show.
Do you hate that show?
It's so blah. Yeah, go ahead. A lot of people love it. It's very.
I never watched
Have a
it.
piece of bread. It's
Yeah.
so good. Nothing.
Yeah, no. On the show Friends, what was the name of Ross Geller's second wife? Was it Carol, Rachel, Emily, Janice, or Susan?
Janice.
Wrong.
Oh, I don't care. I hate that show. Was it Rachel? Because were they married? I don't know.
It was Emily. I don't know.
I did. Who
No.
cares? Emily. What a name.
Yeah.
Get a new name.
All right. We'll finish it off here with movies.
Okay.
Which film won the first Academy Award for Best Picture? Is anybody beating you in comments yet?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not allowed to look. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm trying to do the right thing.
That's fair and honest of you, Dave.
I was testing you.
Okay, good.
Because if you yeah.
Disqualified, no Vimo.
I know, right? Exactly. I get nervous.
Which film won the first
Sweating.
Academy Award for Best Picture? Was it Gone with the Wind, The Jazz Singer, Wings, Sunrise, All Quiet on the Western Front?
Sunrise.
Oh, nobody's giving you any Venmos.
Oh, man. Well, I got 50-50, so I still failed. But
There you go.
Yeah, I got 50% right.
Send half of what you were going to send.
That's all right.
The first Academy Award, really?
Wings
Who
was
watched?
the first one.
Nobody watched that.
I have no idea what
was that,
Wings
a
is.
poor show in the
Yeah.
90s or something? Like,
Yeah.
nobody watched Wings.
Yeah. So there you go.
Wow. Trivia Thursday.
Yeah.
Special.
Yeah. That
like
was
it.
something.
Troy's
we'll
going
see.
to love it.
Yeah. We'll have to pit you guys against each other.
Oh, I'm ready to,
Okay.
to lose.
All right, we had a sinking vessel out there in St. Johns County. This is a scary situation.
What happened here now?
A boat ran aground, I believe this was yesterday afternoon or maybe a couple days ago, on the north side of Volano and took in water and began sinking. Ran aground and took on water and began sinking. So does this mean nobody was in danger?
Apparently not.
People on the boat immediately sent a distress signal. St. Johns County Fire Rescue was the first on scene. They located two, not about two people. It was two people.
They located the two people.
They
Okay.
located two people. About 200. There's where the about came in. My Troy's dyslexia making its comeback here
Oh, here
without
we
him
go.
in studio. About 200 yards from the boat with the current pulling them out to sea.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
That's scary, actually.
Both were wearing life jackets when they jumped into the water. Fire Rescue said this helped crews locate them quickly in rough seas. Oh, yeah, look at that. Very rough seas.
Wow.
Yeah, that's scary, man. The two boaters were taken to the Volano boat ramp by St. Augustine Fire Department. Marine 49 both declined further medical treatment, so that's good. They were in good enough shape at least to decline medical treatment. St. Johns County Sheriff's Office, Air and Marine units, Florida Fish and Wildlife, and U.S. Coast Guard Station Mayport all assisted in the rescue efforts. Ooh, scary, man. We've had a couple of boat situations recently.
Not cheap boats either, buddy. They're
Right.
These
I
are
know.
big boats. Yeah.
God,
What's
dang.
going on out there?
People cashing in on that insurance.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Do people think like that?
That's a heck of a way to risk your life to cash in on insurance.
Kind of,
isn't it?
sort of. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yikes.
I don't know. Nothing nefarious has really been found in any of these investigations.
No.
But yeah, definitely curious. Maybe just a lot of people who don't know what they're doing on the water are out in the water.
Right.
You know?
It just seems like there's a lot of them recently, right?
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
every week there's something like that.
It seems like it's every week. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, something you can look forward to in the coming weeks is T-Pain.
All right.
T-Pain coming to St. Augustine, bringing his mansion in Wisconsin party.
Oh, wow.
Featuring guests like La Russell,
Okay.
Nando STL, and Young Cash. Young Cash, kind of a legend in Jacksonville.
Is that the Jacksonville rapper?
Jacksonville
right?
guy.
Yeah.
Shout out Young Cash.
Yeah, there you go. Rick, you've worked with Young Cash before, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah,
As a
okay.
matter of fact, he was a fan of you back in your heyday, if you remember.
I don't believe that.
I do.
Rick,
Okay.
do you have content?
I do.
Oh, I'll Venmo you.
Half of what you won.
This is going to be taking place at the St. Augustine Amphitheater on Tuesday, July 2nd. Maybe if he was a fan of my stuff, I can get some backstage tickets.
I don't think that you just walk backstage. I mean, you don't care. You just go.
I do that sometimes.
Sometimes.
Not at the amphitheater. They all know me there.
Yeah, that's
The
true,
places where they don't know me, I just pretend like I work there.
Right.
It
I'm the limo
actually,
driver.
it actually works.
It does.
Like, it actually works.
Well, you have this like focus face. You know what I mean? Like when you're trying to get something done, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, better get out of his way.
Don't talk
Yeah.
to me face.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't even bother me.
Definitely.
Yeah. That if you just put on any type of lanyard, they won't mess with you.
Yeah.
Either. Any type
And
of
a
lanyard.
clipboard.
A clipboard, definitely, or a camera.
Okay.
Clipboard or a camera.
Yeah.
And nobody's stopping you.
Ready to go.
The event will begin at 7 o'clock with the doors opening at 6. Again, that's July 2nd. Ticket prices can vary, of course, and can be purchased through the event website or at the St. Augustine Amphitheater box office during specified hours. T-Pain, a Grammy Award-winning artist, producer and songwriter, entrepreneur, and global cultural icon, they say.
Well, that's a very big title there.
A lot of people think T-Pain can't sing without the auto-tune, but he actually has a pretty decent voice.
Does he really?
Yeah, he's actually a legit singer.
He's super talented, too. Songwriter.
Very talented.
Lyricist, all that stuff. Yeah.
A lot of Riz, as the kids would say.
Riz.
Oh,
Riz,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Lots of Riz. That means charisma, right?
Right. Charisma. Yeah. He's got
Yeah.
the Riz.
Lots of, energy. Like, the guy gets out there and,
Good.
you're engaged.
You need energy in a show because I've seen some flat ones that are just like, God, do a jump or do something.
Do a jump.
Give me
It's like that meme of the guy with
Yeah.
the stick poking. Do a jump.
Give
Do
me something.
Yeah.
God, some pulse.
Let's
That's
see.
cool. T-Pain, a very cultural icon. That'll be fun for people. Good.
Yeah. I didn't realize he recently won the Masked Singer.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I don't watch that show, so of
Me
course I
neither.
didn't know.
Really
Yeah.
strange. But Wisconsin? What's that all about?
Well, he said it in a song.
Okay.
So, he really did his best to rhyme mansion with something.
Oh, okay.
So he just kind of altered Wisconsin
Wisconsin, man.
to be the only person who's ever called Wisconsin, Wisconsin. Yeah.
Nice.
So that's where the name of the tour came from, I believe.
Super cool, T-Pain.
Yeah. He has 10 number one hits
10?
On the Billboard Top 100.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, good for everybody. Everybody's really excited about this one.
Yeah.
I've been seeing actually the flyers for this at almost every show I've gone to at the amphitheater over the last few months. So a lot of buzz about it.
You gonna go?
No.
Oh. I thought you loved him.
I mean, I don't love him.
Oh, okay.
I think he's talented, but I don't go to most concerts. I like going to comedy shows.
Yeah,
I
you
really
do.
do. Like,
Yeah.
I like laughing at what's going on.
When you can.
Yeah, when you can.
Couple comedy shows you just recently went to, you didn't laugh the whole time. You were disappointed. I'm not going to put them out there like that, but it's the truth.
Yeah, a couple of the openers.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of the openers.
Not impressed.
For Tom Segura. I'll
Yeah.
put that out there.
Oh, okay.
I'll put that out there because Tom Segura also used to like what I do, but he hasn't answered my calls in a long time.
Yeah, I know.
Hasn't answered my social media stuff in a long time. So, a little bitter. About
Too famous.
A little bitter about Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, that's not nice, guys. Play nice in the sandbox.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, be nice to me, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What do you got? How do you want to check the comments today, Davey?
Oh, crap. I do need to check the comments. I'm going to toggle through the threads, traversing through the terrain on this Thirst Trap Thursday.
Okay. As you do that, I'll remind people that Bates, Hewitt & Floyd is not your average local insurance agency. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to insurance and risk longevity in our community and the way they treat their clients sets them apart from all the rest. They offer homeowners, auto, commercial, and benefits, and they've been doing that for over 50 years. Christy Lawrenson, St. Augustine's premier agent, she offers complimentary policy reviews and has a deep understanding of insurance and what is needed in St. Augustine to be properly insured. Her attention to detail and organizational skills have found policy errors and cost savings where others have not. Give them a call, 904-794-5455, and schedule your appointment today. Also, if you are in business, if you are throwing an event, if you need business cards, if you need stickers, if you need signage, promotional materials of any kind, our friends at B&S Signs can help you out. They are absolutely the best. Great family-owned business, 3 generations of family ownership. They've been doing it since 1967, and they have continued to be the best in the business here in St. Augustine. I love doing business with them. Been doing business with B&S Signs for years now. They do great banners, great signage, just everything you need. Vehicle wraps as well. You need your vehicle wrap, they can do it out there also.
Wow, that's huge.
I know. They really do everything, and they take a lot of pride in what they do, and they want to provide good service to their friends and their neighbors here in St. Johns County. B&S Signs. Visit them at bnssigns.com.
Awesome.
What you got?
All right, man. So Tim was not in comments today, so I believe Wawa and Costco are free for gas. So
okay, yeah, we'll go with that.
Go there and say Tim said. Just see what happens.
Yeah, see how that works.
Definitely.
We'll call Chris Lucero after you try that.
Probably, maybe, but at least we have that service.
That's right.
Trivia, big hit. Wow, everyone loved it in comments. Yes, I believe Bobby was the winner because he got the wings question right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
And shout out, we've got a little watcher today. Hi, Piper. Thanks for watching us this morning.
Hi, Piper.
Hi, Piper.
I hope we didn't say anything bad. Piper sounds like a child.
She's definitely can handle it, though. I know Piper very well.
Okay, there you go. Stordom stat.
All right, Stoidum stat. On this day in 1975, a very famous movie came out. Do you remember what movie this was?
No.
Jaws.
Oh, Jaws.
It opened in theaters, becoming an instant blockbuster and the highest grossing movie until Star Wars in 1977. So only 2 years. Why are we going with that sentence? You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. They did hold the title very long.
Right. The film about a great white shark, obviously we know, terrorizing a New England town, too bad, starred a bunch of Richard Dreyfuss and Robert Shaw. They won 3 Oscars and was a breakthrough for the then 27-year-old Steven Spielberg. It was based on a novel in 1973. Jaws faced many production issues, but ultimately launched Spielberg's iconic directing career. This was filmed in Martha's Vineyard and had a $12 million budget.
Oh, wow, okay.
Dun,
All
dun,
right, good.
Dun, dun. Yeah.
Were you a big Jaws fan?
I mean, I watched it. I wasn't like scared or anything. It was just it was a moment, though. It was definitely something to see. It was iconic, cult classic.
What about Star Wars? That was the other one brought up there.
No, I don't know. Not my speed, not my department.
Couldn't care less about Star Wars.
Want to save that for other people to enjoy.
A lot of people are either Star Wars or Star Trek people.
They were all the same to me.
Right,
I know.
yeah, I'm
horrible.
neither.
I know.
Neither.
Blake is really cussing me out in the back of the booth. I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard.
No,
I just
neither
don't get
for
it.
me.
Yeah. Nanu. I don't know what.
They're one of them.
Mindy, I know.
That brought to us by, boom, St. Augie's Pizza.
Oh,
great pizza place. I just went down there with Rick earlier this week. Great pizza. Great time. St. Augie's Pizza. It's authentic as it gets.
What did you get?
New York style pizza. 3 slices of pepperoni.
No. Okay, so you went tried and true classic.
Oh,
Rick,
yeah.
What'd you get?
Grandma, 2 pieces.
Yeah. Grandma pies.
That's my favorite.
Yep.
Me too.
Yep.
Me too. All the way home. Love it.
All right, man. Good deal. What you got for plugs, Davey?
All right, so stay tuned. 3 o'clock today. We got the girls from Bin 39 coming in. They're going to be giving us a little wine lesson, which I'm super excited about.
Yes.
Also, real quick, parents, are you sick of your teenagers? Send them to me. I got plenty of room in my 90-minute spin class coming up on the 28th of this month.
Oh,
let's show up and show out. Get these teenagers tired. I've got 2 already booked, so come on in. It'll be fun.
There you go. And I will tell you to go to thefloridamangames.com, get your general admission tickets while they're just $25. They'll never be that price again.
Yes.
Never in the history of the Florida Man Games. Have a good day. We'll see you at 3.
Bye.